If you're an Amazon seller and you've been hit with a pesticide claim, then you gotta keep watching this video because John from Seller Candy is gonna be sharing some good, valuable information on how to avoid this or navigate through it if you do get hit with it. I don't know if it's even possible to really avoid it because it seems like it's an error when it happens to you. It's probably not something you did. It just seems like it just happens sporadically. Amazon just kind of, their algorithms just kind of like make it happen. But anyway, let's jump into introducing you to John, and John can kick us off with how to get yourself out of this mess if you find yourself in this mess. What's up, John?
What's up, Ian? Thanks for having me. All right, so there are two main ways that you can solve a pesticide claim. Way number one is if you are in the US, if your company's based in the US, you can actually get approved to sell pesticides. So this is a bit of a workaround because your product probably isn't a pesticide, but by getting approved, that means that you can just sell them. So step one to do that is just go into your account, look for the pesticides, search on the search bar, find the test and do the test. Once you've done that test, then you are now approved to sell pesticides and your listing should come back up immediately.
Awesome. All right. So what is that second way?
Second way is to actually fix the problem, which is what we should do, but it's a slightly slower way. So what you need to do is to edit the listing, but Amazon will have locked down your listing when they've given you that pesticide claim. So what you have to do is you have to go into your account, you need to raise a case in seller support saying, please enable my category listing report. So when they've enabled that, it means you can download a flat file basically of all of your listings. And then you can edit the one that's got an issue. And Amazon's probably the reason you've got suspended and the reason that they've highlighted you as a pesticide has highlighted a wording in your listing. So it could be something like antibacterial or something to do with bacteria. Usually that's the one that highlights it. So you go into your listing and you remove everything. You remove everything apart from this is a gray widget. And then, so it's super generic. Then you go into Amazon's bulk upload and you upload that file. That should now update your listing. Even though you can't edit it through your inventory manager, you can now edit the listing. You've made it really generic. Then you contact Amazon. So you call them up and you say, hey, I just updated my listing. Can you please refresh it on the back end?
So I had a client that went through this and they took the test, did the flat file, still nothing was working. It was a cleaning product. I think it did actually say bacteria or antibacterial on the listing. So maybe that's what flagged it. I mean, first question for you, if you don't have the word bacteria, are you for sure in the clear? Like, can you just avoid using that word, antibacterial or bacteria, and pretty much sidestep this entire thing?
Potentially, yes, but you probably don't want to do that because you might need it. It might be an antibacterial product.
Yeah.
So often a client comes to us and says they've tried this, but it doesn't work. What we need to do if that happens is you need to call Amazon and tell them the steps you've done. Because what I just explained to you is actually the process they'll tell you to follow. So by doing it proactively, it means that you've saved yourself 2 weeks of going back and forth with seller support and them telling you do this, do that. So you say, I raised the case, here's the case ID. I've done the bulk upload, here's the bulk upload ID. And maybe they'll tell you to delete it for 24 hours and then relist it. And if you've done those three things, there's nothing else that you can do. You need to just stay on the phone and say, hey, put me through to leadership or refresh the listing, please, because there's nothing else I can do. I've done all the steps you're going to tell me to do.
But you've seen 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10 that all that stuff works?
Yeah, 9 times out of 10. Unless there's something else going on behind it, like a different type of issue, like a combined issue, which is very rare. But you've got one thing happened at the same time as something else.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks, John, for sharing that information. Hopefully that really does help for 99% of people watching this video. You just got to follow those steps and you'll be solid and good to go. So, John, where can they connect with you and your team or learn more about what you guys do over at Seller Candy?
Yeah, so we've been going for 4.5 years now, and we finally put together a guide that actually talks you through what we just talked about and a bunch of other of the most common things that get wrong in someone's Seller Central account. So how to actually get things done in seller support. It's at URL is sellercandy.academy, not .com, .academy, and you can download that guide there. If you do want to reach out personally to me or our team, you can email us at john@sellercandy.com. We'll just check out our website, sellercandy.com, if you have any issues with your Seller Central account. But get that download because you'll be one of the first people to get it.
Awesome. Well, thanks, John. And hey, if you guys don't know me, my name is Ian Smith with Evolve Media, and we are a photo and video production company, basically. We work with Amazon sellers. They send us their products, and then we create amazing photo and video content for Amazon listings, storefronts, brand story sections, A+ content, all that kind of stuff to increase conversion rates, increase click-through rates, get the cost per click lower, ad spend lower and more efficiently spent, and overall get your organic rankings higher, because with a better conversion rate is a better organic ranking. So if you want to get access to our free digital downloads, go to amzchecklist.com. We've got an organic ranking guide, we've got a roadmap to product launches, we've got a listing checklist, and then you can also get a free listing audit by jumping on a Zoom call with me, all at amzchecklist.com, or you can go to emaamz.com if you want to look at our pricing portfolio and see, what kind of work we churn out. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you got some value, and we'll catch you in the next one.